Welcome back to another one of my notary and apostle business owner vlogs. Today I am going to do this video on walking you through how a customer has requested a apostille quote, and I am going to create that estimate or quote for them on my platform and send that off, and then fingers crossed that they book the service. So let's go. All right, today is Friday, November 14th. It is 10:48 a.m. This customer, we're just going to call him CM, put in a request on my website for a quote for Apostille services today at 10:10 a.m. And so since I can't physically show you the form because that has their information on it, I'm going to read to you everything that they have put in my quote form. So they've got their first and last name. They've entered their phone number. I asked and request their email address just in case I need to email them back if anything goes wrong. The type of document they need apostilled, they put in marriage certificate. The country the document will be used in is going to be Mexico. How many documents do they need apostilled? 1. Do you already have the documents notarized? No, of course not, because it's a marriage license, but that question is just there for anyone that has any regular documents. Which Apostille tier service would you like to book? They chose my tier 2 service, which is middle of the road in fees. And it is the middle of the road in process time. So think the top tier is going to be very, very quick turnaround time and very expensive, middle of the road. Okay, and then the low end is a lower amount of money, but it's going to take longer to get their documents back. So they chose tier 2. Would you like us to provide certified translations for your document? Yes, so we'll keep that in mind when we're making the estimate or the quote. And then again, I talk about stacking services and ways to increase your profit within each order. So I've asked them, do you need extra certified copies? And that's just going to bring more money into me. They said, yes, I do need additional certified copies. So I will provide that. Their preferred delivery method, they can choose between picking them back up here with me in the office, me providing a mobile service and dropping it off to them, or mailing it to their country destination or to their home. But they chose to pick it up in my office here where I am locally. And then I asked them to check the disclaimer box. They checked that. They agreed. They picked the location. Since I have multiple locations out here in the area, they picked which location they want to meet at. And so that's on this form as well. And let's see, and that's it. The source of this came from direct traffic. So that means my form analyzes the data and how someone finds me and clicks my buttons to book. And so this was a direct traffic booking. If it was Google, it would say they came from Google and all of that kind of stuff. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to print this form out, and then we're going to create the estimate. Sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Happy Friday. All right, and so I've downloaded it into a PDF so I can print it out, but here's that form in PDF format for those of you that are wanting to see exactly what that looks like this way. So those are the same questions I asked. So they said they want a translation, certified copies, and so now what we're just going to do is we're going to print this bad boy out and do the estimate. All right, we have gotten that paper, got it off the printer over there. Printed on front and back just so I can make sure I'm giving them a true estimate on what they need for their order. So I'm getting out of my quote form on my back end of my platform, and I'm going to what we call payments. And instead of invoices, I'm going to scroll down to estimates, and I'm going to click the plus sign to create a new estimate. And within here, I can click the customer's name because that data was already collected when they filled out the form for the quote. So I'm going to click CM, make sure that's the same CM from before. And it is. All right, we're going to call this estimate for Apostille marriage license. And all I'm going to do is drop each service that I have, click the price, create the estimate, and send it off to the client. Stay tuned because I'm going to let you know if this client books with me today after receiving this quote. All right, and just like that, I am done, and I've already sent out this quote request to our customer CM. It is 10:59 a.m., and either I'll be back later on to let you know how the day is going, or I'm going to be back on in a little bit and let you know if this customer booked a service based off of the quote I sent him. See you guys in a minute. Okay, it's 11:08 a.m., November 14th, Friday, and the customer has booked the appointment for today at 2 p.m. for the Apostille after I have sent them the estimate that they requested. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Talk soon. All right, so it's 2:15 on Friday. I've already met the client here at the office and already picked up his marriage license right here. Um, Very simple. He decided not to do translations per his attorney request. And so right now we're just going to apostle the marriage license. If you have questions about how to offer apostle facilitation services in your business, go ahead and comment in the chat, or you can DM me, or you can just comment the word apostle. I'm also having a 5-day apostle mastery challenge on December 9th. We still have a couple of spots left if you want to join the December cohort. Either way, I'll see y'all at the next one. Happy stamping.